Well, good evening everyone and welcome back to Diamond Paintings with Mike. We're back here with the next stage. Can we just take a glance at what we've done so far? It's just so gorgeous. And yeah, I can't wait to get into more of it. I'm just going to do, a bit of a trim up here first. Because as I say, once this is all filled, I like to get rid of this plastic because I love getting rid of rubbish. So what I'll do is I'll hang this on my bedroom door so that the jewels don't fall off until I've got round to sealing it. So last time we were working on the nose, so that's what we're going to do today, try and get a bit more colour on there for him. And yeah, so let's start it off with the 7 because we can get a bit of bordering in there. So I'm just going to try and find the colours because they've all been stacked up because I've been doing other bits and bobs. So I actually had a big clear up today. This is going to be a bit tricky. Right, time to, where's that bit of cellophane I just took off? Because I can use that as a leaning thing there. Probably, no, it's the right way, lovely. As you know, when you diamond paint, if it's the wrong way, by God, you're going to have a difficult time getting that off. So yeah, let's just pluck that one off and that, because that shouldn't be there. And so let's get going on this beautiful thing. We have got quite a lot to get through, so I'll try and get through as much as possible. And first things first, I want to show you my mouth guard. So Jenny, here you go. This is my little blue pack. I need to wash it because they do say to wash it daily. And that is like the Terminator. It's the sort of thing you would get from the Terminator, isn't it? But yeah, that's my very nice looking mouth guard. I don't know why it actually gets like that colour underneath because I wash this every day, but as you can see, this is actually the lower jaw, and that, why there's a gap there is because that was an extraction, and so was it over here. Underneath that tooth, which is the wisdom, I've actually got another tooth underneath it, but where it's supposed to go like that, it's fell on its side, so it will forever be on its side, I reckon, because once it falls over, there's no way of sorting it out. So, oh my God, like, Jenny, oh my God, it is so, like, uncomfortable. So I think you're right, because when I wore it the first night, it was really, really uncomfortable, and then I wore it the second night, and then, like, when I'm getting up, it feels like it's softened. It's like the minute cold gets to it, or the minute you take it out your mouth, it sort of gets hardened again. So yeah, it's quite uncomfortable. And I checked with the dentist today because I was like, this is really sort of digging into my gum, like, is this normal? And they said for the first couple of weeks it's quite normal because obviously it's got to get used to your mouth. So my tongue sort of won't leave it long because obviously your brain's thinking, well, why is this thing in your mouth for? And I've just got to try and get used to it. But when you take it off, you really have to sort of push it to get it off. It's my tongue keeps lifting it up, and yeah, it's don't really enjoy wearing it. But apparently I checked with them and I have to wear it while I sleep, because apparently if you have sleep apnea, which apnea is basically where like you sleep and then you stop breathing and then you sleep, like you breathe again. It's quite frightening, but apparently it's supposed to help with that as well, so, which I never knew, but yeah, so and apparently it's quite durable as well. They say to wash it in like soapy water, but won't it like taste of soap in your mouth? So yeah, fun and games wearing that bloody thing. I've got to go back for a filling soon. Thanks to all these donuts. So yeah. Now, I can't remember if I've mentioned or not, but apparently, because I was looking for a video on Hannah's channel, because I weren't getting any notifications, and I was subscribed, and I was like, what's going on? So I manually went into it and got a cup of tea ready, waiting for the, you know, to stick a video on, because I had, like, went to Hannah's channel, and I was like, oh my god, what's going on? There was, like, no whip and chats. I really fancied watching a whip and chat. Well, it turns out that there was a post, because I could see short videos, but then I went on to the post section to see whether there was any, like, updates or anything. And it turns out that Hannah has got some personal things going on, but she has decided to sort of, like, phase out whip and chats. I think she says she might do a few shorts here and there, but it basically boils down to sort of like being, it's very time consuming, and I know how that feels, because everyone thinks it's just a case of uploading a video, but it's not. We have to get through the comments, we have to put all the descriptions in, and that bores me to death, keep doing all that. We have to put all the you know, all the tags in and stuff, so that people, like, if someone typed in diamond painting, they could find it easily with that tag. But yeah, it's just like so time consuming. I wish we could just upload a video and didn't have to put the description in. I mean, I normally copy and paste the descriptions, but with the tags you can't. I've tried to copy and paste it before and you can't. So yeah, I mean, you don't have to put tags in, but it makes the video easier to find. If someone perhaps wanted a zebra paint and then you put like zebra diamond painting and as a tag, that's going to come up for them. So yeah, so just thanks sort of everyone for supporting the channel and stuff, but it's I'm just so gutted, because it was one of the channels I really enjoyed watching, and yeah, it's quite sad really. I hope that maybe in the near future, once she sorts out whatever it is that she needs to sort out, she might come back to whip and chats, because I was very enjoying them. But obviously, you know, every now and then people do need to take breaks, so I understand that. So yeah, and then I was watching one of my ASMR artists, and he's from Australia, and he was saying something about that Australia may be charging land tax. Something to do with, I don't know whether it's if you make videos for YouTube or some sort of land tax that they're supposed to be doing. So apparently he heard it from someone else, but he doesn't know if it's true or not. So anyone that lives in Australia, could you please let me know if that's, I mean, obviously it wouldn't apply to me because I'm in the UK, but if it's actually genuine, like, are they actually charging land tax? So yeah, do let us know. And then on the news today, it's been, because I'm filming this on Monday the 4th of August, which is a Scottish bank holiday here in the UK. And it always confuses me, because they say that Scotland's is separate from the UK, yet you look on the UK map, it's all on the same map. I don't really understand why it can't just be part of the UK. Well, anyway, apparently, because obviously Oasis are touring, well, they're doing Wembley shows at the moment, and there's still a lot of people that really want tickets and they can't get them because it's just so popular. I think I think at one point the website was crashing because they just couldn't get the tickets, and sometimes when there's so much traffic coming in, they have to like put a queue system on there, so people are waiting in it like a queue. But they were saying something about this guy in his 40s apparently went to watch the show and has fell off the balcony or something. So obviously it's a massive stadium, so they don't really know how he's done it. But I mean, obviously if you're up, I suppose it works like the theatre, so you've got the stalls, the upper circle, the wall circle. So if he's really up high, I don't know. I mean, I don't like to go that far up because the sort of bit that you go over, you sit in your chair and you sort of like, it looks as if the higher you go, so the barrier's there, but then the higher the seats go, you could easily stumble and fall over that. It's not very safe, and that's one of the reasons why I tried to stick to the lower. I don't really like going up very high purely because of that reason, and it just feels like you're climbing stairs forever. So apparently, obviously the ambulance turned up trying to help the man, and apparently he couldn't be saved and he's died. And Oasis put out a statement to say that they're really shocked about it, and obviously sending their wishes to the family, because obviously, you know, I bet the family's probably distraught over it. But this is absolutely stunning. Look at this. I think this might be the saddle, because this looks like a line going up here. But oh my god, this painting is absolutely gorgeous. Seriously, guys, I think they need to do like a black canvas and with this on it as well, because this is absolutely a joy to work on. Now, I can't remember if I've said again, but we have an exciting announcement. We have another fan mail unboxing coming soon to the channel, all the way from Sharon Warbour. Now, Sharon, we all know, she will include like extra things, so I'm excited to see what it might be. I'm guessing it's probably trays or wax, trays or bags, because I've been sort of like let down with this UK mailbox thing. So I've got to pay £16, which I haven't done yet because I don't consider it a priority at the moment. But apparently I've only got like 5 days left before they start charging £1 storage fee. So I've tried to like argue with them and say, but this is not, you know, this is, we wasn't aware of, you know, that it doesn't ship to UK addresses, which is absolutely ridiculous. But they weren't interested in that. They were like, but we have to pay to have your item on the shelf, and you know, we as a small business have to like regain our costs or what have you. So I mean, as I said, I will recover that back probably in about a week after I buy it, because I can recover that cost back quite easily. So yeah, it's just a pain in the neck that I've got to pay £16. I mean, where the hell are they getting the other £6 from? Because parcel with raw mail does not cost £6 for 48-hour tracks, but I don't know. And then my mum phoned me today to say that some of my parcels have turned up, so I need to go over there at some point and get them, so that we can do the video. What else is on my list? I've got a list here. So what is on the list, people? So talk about Gorilla. Oh yeah, this is so funny. Land Tax Australia, yes, I've done that. Oh yeah, so it was about if you're a YouTuber. So apparently you might have to pay land tax if you're a YouTuber. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. As I say, I heard it from one of my ASMR artists that were in Australia, but he heard it from someone else, so we think it's a bit sort of like, don't know if that's for sure yet, but I've never known YouTube to charge land tax. So yeah, so this Gorilla Glue, let me go and get it because I need a cup of water anyway, so I'll be back in a jiffy. Okie dokie, karaoke. You watch, it's always, why is it the one colour you need is always like right at the bottom of the pile? Right, so, what was I going to talk about? Right, this glue pot. So there I was last night. I needed some super glue for something that I needed to glue and couldn't get the lid off. So I had to get pliers on it to get the lid off, and it unscrewed. So I only twisted it because it can seize up, so I twisted it a bit, unscrewed, and I get the Gorilla Glue one, yeah, with the brush, and I love using this, but I don't like the fact that the minute because it's heavy, they only fill it up about halfway, so all it takes is it to fall. If you don't realise it's fell and the glue's you know, it's screwed on, you won't realise it's, you know, fell off. So I've tried to get this the brush out, and the brush is still in there and the glue's there, but as you can see, it is rock hard because somehow you can just about see the brush. It's that yellow bit there, but it's so rock hard. I think you know, the air's got to it. So I pulled the brush out and the brushes fell off in there, and so I thought, how could I get something out of that? So what I did was I converted it and I put a little one of these gold bits in there and turn it into a diamond painting pen. So I'm going to try that and go beep, 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 beep. So it's quite comfortable, but I've always found that this is the bit where the glue falls out, and I've always found that never works. But yeah, so I was like, I'm going to keep that because I love to upcycle things. So we'll pop that into there. And I was a bit annoyed because that was £6 a bottle. It's bad enough with them plastic pens, you know, them plastic glue pens you can get, and the majority of that is filled up with glue, but sorry, with plastic, and I just feel like they're a waste of money. So I stopped buying them probably about 3-4 years ago, and went to the brush on glue. And I like the brush on one because, you know, it means that if I squirt some out, it doesn't go like with a normal tube. Like I always like to squirt too much out. So with the brush on, it's just like seems to like flow very evenly, you know. So yeah, so I'm going to try that out. As I say, my #1 rule is to try a different pen, diamond painting pen, every session. So I like to work with a variety of pens every time I do a session and just circulate them. So I'm going to give that a go next session and see how we get on. So I've invented a pen. So yeah, righty ho. Earlier today I finished a diamond painting, so I've got that one done. So last night I was kitting up a very old painting which I found in my storage box, and I forgot I had, and it's a whacking great big one, a 40x40, and I don't like to go too large on paintings because I feel the larger it goes, the more it drags on, and I don't really want to do something that's far too big, and I feel like I'm on doing this forever sort of thing. So I've been kitting that up last night, and it's really beautiful colours. And then I finished another painting earlier, so I've been de-kitting all the bags for them. So I've got about, I did have loads of trays freed up, and now they're all kitted up with the other paintings, so really enjoying this. It makes me want to get the cheating out because, as I say, I've never done a bag that's been with special jewels before, like the sparkly ones. So seeing how this, I wanted to get the first one and then see how it looked, and I'm very, very impressed with this. I think it's turned out absolutely gorgeous. It's really, really lovely, this. So yeah. And apparently in the UK we're supposed to be getting our 4th storm, and we've had about well, they said it's the 4th consecutive one because we've had like quite a lot of storms this year. And on the news today they were showing people like walking, building snowmen in the snow, like snow in August, like that's wow. I think that's a song in it, Snow in August, because they play that in Nanny McPhee too when they get married. But yeah, apparently we're supposed to be getting this storm, and it's due to hit Wednesday, I believe. Let's just double check that. Alexa, when is Storm Floris due to hit the UK? Alexa, when is Storm Floris due to hit the UK?
Right now in London, England, it's 21 degrees Celsius with showers. Tonight's forecast has mostly clear skies, with a low of 12 degrees.
Oh, here we go again. Alexa, when is Storm Floris going to be in Braintree?
Currently, in Braintree, England, it's 21 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Tonight, you can expect just a few clouds in the sky,
It's not what I've...
with a low of
Oh,
11 degrees.
do you know what? I'm just gonna not bother because it said it earlier, but apparently it's scheduled for Wednesday. But we have had high winds today, but not like where you've got to like hold on to your trays or. I opened the window earlier, and by God was it like. It's like that scene from Wizard of Oz, isn't it? When they all do the big tornado thing, and it is raining again. It sort of brightened up last evening. Well, last night we had sort of overcast weather and rain, and then it brightened up a bit, and now it's done it again. So, yeah. Apologies if it's not very bright on camera. Obviously, we can't put a light board underneath it because it won't show through the fabric. So, I mean, it might do. I've never tried it, but I don't think it will. So I think if we use this line here, this black, as the guideline, because then that chin will bring that up to, you know, the facial feature there. I want to try and aim for this to be symmetrical, if you get me. So I've lost my I can't remember now. Oh, it's so annoying when that happens. It'll come back to me. And you know what? It always comes back after I come off air. I'm like, oh, I've remembered it now. Damn it. Sometimes I've done that and I've remembered what it is and I'm like, quick, let's film another whip and chat so we can say what it was before I forget again. It's amazing, absolutely extraordinary how your brain remembers everything. Like, especially from like the minute you're born to, well, I don't think you remember things when you're a baby, but you know, from all these years, it's just it's like a computer, isn't it? Your brain is your computer. It's just very, very incredible, really. Right, so let me do, we're gonna sweep that down there, aren't we? So let's do a bit of that. I think we've got cellophane on that at the moment, so let's do a bit down here first. Oh, what is this? I got 4 donuts in Sainsbury's today. So I was stopping there before I had to go to work because I like to get something for my break rather than have to. I like to go into town and get Greggs, but if I do that, it wastes so much of my lunch break. So I tried to get it in Sainsbury's, then get on the train. And I got these 4-pack of donuts. It weren't the sugary ones, so it was like a more healthier option. And it was the 4 pink ring ice donuts that you can get with sprinkles on for in a pack for £1. But they've took them out of the plastic and put them in a bag, which is very similar to what donuts would come in. So that's really good. But it was like, I think it was like £1.50, but if you had an Next card, it was £1. And then I went to the Jammy Dodgers, and oh my God, they're on offer again. And I found a cherry version, which I didn't think they actually did. And yeah, they've got cherry, baby, cherry. There's a guy on TikTok and he does a magnificent performance of that. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, that song's called Sherry, but I've been saying cherry. Or the one that goes, cherry, oh, baby, da 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 da, cherry, oh, baby, can't you see I'm in love with you? That's a UB40 song. This is lovely, isn't it? They've got like little specks of the white in this. This is fabulous, darling. Absolutely fabulous. And there's a company on TikTok called Fabulosa. There's loads of people like unboxing this Fabulosa brand where apparently you get so much cleaning chemicals, sprays and all sorts for like £7. I think you get like 6 different bottles of, it could be cleaning stuff, disinfectant, kitchen spray. You know, I love that word, spray. Sorry if you can hear the rain there. We're in a bit of a storm at the moment, so yeah, apologies. It looks like the sun's trying to come through because it's like someone's just switched a light on. Oh, I love listening to the rain. It's nice when you're watching a movie, you got the lights off, you got perhaps a candle on, and oh, so lovely. I haven't had a candle for I normally buy like the Yankee ones from, not the Yankee ones, sorry, the ones from Home Bargains, but I've just lost my mojo for shopping at the moment because I'm so used to doing it online. I don't really shop in the shops anymore. I mean, it's just, for me, it's the fare. I don't like paying train fare and then like lugging it all back, like, and then obviously you're like, oh, I better get, you know, I mustn't get too much because I've got to carry it all back, and then you end up getting bags for, and it's like, oh my god. I remember one time I went Chelmsford with my brother. I think me, my mum, my brother, and my sister went, and we went Christmas shopping. And they went off somewhere, and then me and my brother went home to take the shopping home, but we had to come all the way back again to Chelmsford because we couldn't carry everything, and we were just trying to get toys and stuff, like for Teddy and stuff, and yeah, that was quite a long trip. I was like, there's no way we go, because I think we left at 5 and the rain shut at 8, and I was like, how in the world are we going to get from there, get back on the train all in an hour, like. But with Chelmsford, the trains are like, it only takes about 10 minutes, so. Right. Said Fred, have a cup of tea now. La 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 la. Let's do orange. Do 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 do. I'm gonna have a little drink. I'm getting rather peckish. Oh, that's better. Yeah, bring the sun. Come on, get rid of that cloud and bring the sun out. Oh, yes, the sun's coming back. This is what happened last night. It came over like really cloudy, and it rains for like probably 10 minutes, and then it goes, and then the sun's back. It's like the weather can't make up its mind. Like one time we had cloud, rain, sun, and then it was like sun for a few minutes, then it went back to rain, and then it was cloudy again, and then it's like, can you just make your mind up, please? I'm trying to film here. So yes. Do 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 do. Ba-dum ba da da. Bum ba-dum 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 ba-bum bum 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 bum. What is that song called? Telefunken, I think it's called. Yes. So I need to have a bit of. Actually, let's do this C, because this is yo ho. Oh, let's do a bit of the E. To move. Oh my god, oh my god. I've got 2 Temus coming in tomorrow that I've got to go and collect. And I was rather hoping it would come today, but it was still saying Coventry. And one is a 20x20, and I know I said I wouldn't go back to that, but it's supposed to be a special drill. And I bet it isn't. It's quite misleading on there, because sometimes it shows it as like sparkly jewels like this, and then when you get it, it's not. But if it isn't, it's going straight back. But Temu nowadays don't tend to like want it back. They just refund you upon a photo. And then I've got this gorgeous special drill, 30x30, and oh my days, I'm super excited for it. Oh, Jesus. This is what happens when you've been working all day and just don't like I want to sleep badly. Like, I need to sleep. I normally have a nap like when I get in, but then I'm just like, well, if I sleep and have a nap, I won't have time to do painting. Like, I'm so committed to doing diamond painting. Well, it looks as if all this session we're going to be doing nasal work here. So Jenny, do you know any reason why they don't give you a top mouth guard as well? Some reason my dentist, he said you only get a bottom one, but he's more helpful than the other one. Oh my god, like, yeah, he did. My old dentist, he didn't seem to be very bothered about people's like dental issues, and this one's more caring. So yeah. Okie dokie karaoke. So yeah, there might be a bit more news on whether they've got any update on this, because they were saying on the Oasis thing that apparently, even though the gentleman died, they still went ahead with the gig, because obviously, could you imagine if they cancel that? That's a lot of money they've got to refund people or reschedule, so that will be a headache. So that's probably why they continue doing it. Okie dokie karaoke. Got that in my head now. I got my free sausage and I went for that biscuit latte caramel thing. And it's nice because they always ask me if I want cream on it, but by the time I get from Georgia to mine, the cream's all mixed in with it, and oh my days, it's so nice. Yeah, absolutely lush. So that's all that he done. Fabulous, oh yay. Ooh, let's do pupil. Yes, let's do a bigger pupil. Actually, I think it's a lilac because, as you can see, it's quite gorge. That always reminds me of Scar in The Lion King, where he goes, "Quick, Mufasa, Simba's in the gorge." Oh my god, I love that. He was quite spiteful, weren't he? I love that word, spiteful. Yeah, he was quite spiteful to his brother, weren't he? He just like wanted to kill him, and then he got payback when Simba killed him off the thing, Pride Rock. So yeah, when Scar was ruling the pack, well, a pack is normally a group of wolves, but yeah, when Simba turned up, he climbed onto Pride Rock and pushed him off the edge, because Simba was hanging off, because Scar goes, "Oh yes, where have I seen this before?" And then he goes, "I killed Mufasa." And then that's when he jumps up and then gets back on Pride Rock and then kills Scar. So yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, I've been doing like a major declutter, and I found my Halloween bag that I did of these, you know, that Halloween bag, but won't be long until it's Halloween. And then quite looking forward to working on that, you know, that frame. That was really, that lovely frame. I remember, you know, the Halloween one I got from the range, and I remember going like, rushing like mad to go and get that before it sold out, because I wanted it, but I was pretty loaded up with things, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta go back the next day, please be in, and they had one in, and I was like, yes. But this was quite interesting because it was just wrapped in cellophane. It wasn't like in a cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. That's a song that we sing to Teddy. So yeah, you sort of had to be careful with it. That's going to be fun because all the drills for that are in the Cadbury box. So I bought this Cadbury tin thing that had chocolates in it in Sainsbury's, and I thought that's such a lovely tin. Like, I don't really want to get rid of it. Like, I'm normally just get rid of rubbish, or because celebration tins a lot of people use for storage, but they cause so much storage issues for me. And I thought, I can't part with this tin, I'm gonna have to use it for something, so all my spares go in there now. I need a drink, I need a drink, everybody, I need a drink, yeah. Oh, mamma mia, this is looking gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Right, I need a drink. One of my friends, oh my god, they were in a foot spa because they sent me a photo of it, and I was like, what is that? And they had their feet in like this foot spa machine thing, and like really enjoying the spa treatment. I can imagine crafting with Hannah doing that, like just going to the spa. Hannah's very similar to my sister in what she does, like she does a lot of things very similar. And oh my god, I had callus, which was there. It's like hardened skin, and I was picking it because it really irritates me, and it actually all came off. There's a little bit still there, but it will go, I'm sure. For sure it will go. Because I always thought a callus stays there, but I think after a while it works the same way as the blister and it will go. Righty ho, let's go. Do 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 do. Casper the Friendly Ghost. Oh man. Oh my god, I'm so excited. They put the new series of Animal Park on today, like BBC One. I was like, yes! So I'm so happy. Like, I love Animal Park, and you can watch it on the iPlayer as well. Like, so love that program. And it's with Kate Humble and Ben Fogle. But they sort of, once they've done the summer, they sort of like stop for like Christmas and all through the year, and then film again during the summer, I think it is. Or they must film it early and then release it in the summer. Unless they film in June and July and then release it in August, but it's so good to have it back. But this is our last month before we have to sit up for 5 hours a night, every bloody night, watching Big Brother. Now don't get me wrong, I love the show to bits. I just think it's on far too long. You've got the main show, then the after show, and then the live stream. But if it's the celebrity version, that will only be on for 3 weeks, because the normal version, that is the longest. But we know that the launch night is always going to be a long one, probably an hour and a half. I just think that they should get rid of the after show. I find the after show boring. All they do is talk on it. And you might see them go through the camera runs. It's always funny because there was, I think it was with David, he went there and they heard him through the mirror, and they came up going, hello. And he was like, oh shit, they can hear me, sort of thing, you know. And they whisper on the microphone as well, and you know, of course you're gonna hear them. But yeah, so this sun needs to make its mind up. It keeps going in and out and in and out, and I need to, you know, I've got I need it to be sunny. I'm trying to do my bloody filming here. Oh, this is just so gorgeous. Absolutely love it. My pizza is calling my name. It's 6:30, and guess what, people? We've got EastEnders. Yeah, I love it. But you can go, I'm loving it, yeah. I got... You can actually watch it at 6 o'clock in the morning if you want to, but I don't normally have the time to watch TV before I go to work. In my old job, when I did catering, I used to watch it before I went, because we had a really lovely shift. It used to be 10 till 2, which, oh, it was lovely. And they only ever did, like, they only really had a part-time vacancy at the time, so I had to, like, do 2 jobs. But yeah, it was lovely. But this is definitely a long day every day, which is why I look forward to the weekend. Do, 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 do. Oh my god, I was going to say something there, but I can't. It's too funny. Oh jeez, absolutely no. Oh dear. All I'm gonna say is it's something to do with the camel, and that's, you know, that's I don't think you get a camel in a zoo, do you? Oh my god, like, I've actually sat on a camel. It was, oh, I think it was way back in London Zoo when they used to do camel rides, and I just wanted to get off. It wasn't very comfortable, because obviously with the camel you sit in the middle and it's got a hump there and a hump there, like this lump thing. And yeah, it was, ugh, not very nice. I didn't like it. And apparently, is it the llamas, they can spit at you? I've always found camels quite, like, revolting animals. It's nice when you see the little babies, though. They're so cute. But yeah. But that's not the thing I was going to tell you about a camel. It's, don't worry. I just can't, because if I say it, I'll burst out laughing, and it's funny. So, yeah. But in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of It, they actually eat, like, camel foot, I think it is. So, yeah. Do 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 do. Oh, what the hell happened there? I think it's got, like, either that's a tongue or it's a blue bit of the mouth, but either way, it's lovely. Jubbly. I got some Doritos earlier, £1.50. They're on offer. It's like when Pringles are on offer, Doritos are not, but then the minute Pringles are not on offer, they put Doritos on offer, if you get me. Like, why can't all the crisps be on offer at all the same time? I absolutely love Giant Wotsits, but they're always like $1.65, and they do like this crunchy version, and oh my days, they are shit. They are not very nice at all, people. Okie dokie. Actually, no, I'll do that. I was going to do this little sliver of the sea, but I thought, sorry, the H, not the C. Well, I think we've done the majority of it. We'll still have to do a little bit on the nose next time, but the bulk of it is done, which is lovely jubbly. So tomorrow this will be like the first painting I start on. So yeah. I've still got to do editing tonight, and I really can't be bothered. I feel like just putting a video up saying, a post up saying, sorry, there'll be no video tonight. Because it takes ages, like, especially if you've got like half a dozen cuts, you know, it's just, oh. See what I mean about the way this is done beautifully, this eye, because it doesn't give you that mask effect. A lot of the ones with the works, they do it in such a way where the eye looks very sort of sunken in backwards, but with this, it's like it's not even, like, you know, sunken, if you get me. And they always seem to do it in like a dark colour as well, so Jawoli, Kapitan, Kapitan, Kapitan. Do 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 do. Me for you and me. Do 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 do. La 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 la. I've got a confession. Yeah. I found this beer in my mum's fridge called Thatcher's, and I knew that that would be my dad's drink. Well, to pay him back, what I did was, because he didn't invite me to the zoo, he's been very offish with me all year, and I thought, fine, okay, I'll drink the drink, because I thought he bought them, because he bought my mum Prosecco. And unfortunately, my sister's come home and said, oh, thanks, Mike. And she got them for my dad for his birthday, and he was like, oh, that's nice, isn't it? And I thought, yeah, it is nice, because that gets you back for not, you know, allowing me to come to the zoo. So yeah, he hasn't spoke to me, he hasn't invited me on any trips ever since I probably helped him out with Butlins, because he's got this big feud because I came home early, because I just didn't want to be around someone that was constantly like making a prat of himself, sort of thing, because when he's drunk he's very sort of nasty towards you, and I felt like the whole time I was there I had to do what he wanted to do. Like, there was no flexibility in what I wanted to do. Like, I would say, let's go to this way, and he would, as I said, he would never let me have a key to the room, which made no sense. In the hotel, yeah, you have to put it in the wall to get the electric, but with apartments you don't do that. So, and they always give you 2 keys for, you know, both guests. And yeah, it's just, you know, very strange if you ask me, but there you go. Righty hoo, let's do a bit of number 7. My eyes are stinging, I need sleep, I need to eat as well. Well, the good news is I'll probably, I'm in a singing mood today. I do apologise if you don't like singing, but I love to sing. And oh, what is it? Oh, fuck's sake, I can't remember what I was going to talk about. Gordon Bennett. Do 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 do, tied under the sun. Do 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 do, la 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 la. Pauline Jill made an appearance the other day. Last time I heard from Pauline was, I think, Christmas. Pauline don't comment a lot, and she was saying something about the Harry Potter pens. I feel like I need to get stocked up on them because they're really comfortable to write with. Doopy 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 doo. Well, looky. Right, I'm sorry, but it's 56 minutes, people. This is the last drill going on. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, so sparkly. I love it. Absolutely love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Just look at it. And just look how it looks before you put that on. I mean, it's like some of the things that you would get in the Lion King musical. Their masks are so beautifully designed, you know, but oh, we've got a little bit left to do, which is just this nasal section, which we'll work on next time. And then we'll work on that. And I don't really like this bit down here because for some reason that's not been partialed. So if we get any spares, I'll probably fill that in. But oh my god, people, it's so nice. Oh, I just want to do more and more. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Please tap that notification bell, and you will be notified as and when a video goes up on the channel. Yeah. And obviously, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.